Experiment 234 is a 234 genetic experiment created by Jumbo and Hamster's funding. It was designed to eavesdrop on private enemy conversations. 234 and the other first 624 experiments were deactivated and smuggled to Earth by Jumbo during his mission to capture experiment 626. All of the experiment pods were released and scattered across the island of Kauai. Lilo and Stitch the series. 234's pod was found by Gantu in a playground where Lilo and Stitch were present. Gantu then attempted to escape with the experiment pod, but Lilo and Stitch managed to get the pod back from Gantu after a brief struggle. Unfortunately, a pair of kids then soaked Lilo and 234's pod with their super soakers activated in the experiment. 234, named Shush, used a speaker in his tail to eavesdrop on the fleeing kids in Gantu. He later eavesdropped on Mrs. Hasagawa and Officer Kahiko, which Lilo and Stitch found quite fascinating. When Lilo brought Shush home, the latter eavesdropped on Nani and David talking on the phone, which Lilo mistook as their older sister trying to assault David.
I can't believe you're talking that way about David! He likes you, and he's your friend, and he's my friend, and... hello? Oh. How's it, David?
After Nani cleared everything up with Lilo, she reprimanded her younger sister for eavesdropping on the other people's private conversations. However, Lilo later used Shush to eavesdrop on Myrtle dismissing her dolls, despite Stitch telling her otherwise. He mistook Myrtle's statements as a dismissal of the Hula Girls. They all believed Lilo at first after she informed them and shunned Myrtle before taking sides, but were most strict about being told what to do. Shortly after, an escaped hamster on a PC monitor screen talked Myrtle into catching the remaining experiments in place of Gantu, to which she accepted. Hamster will then put a special mind control headband device on Myrtle's head, which hypnotized her into becoming his android. After hanging out with the Hula Girls for a while, Lilo decided to go check on Myrtle and took Stitch and Shush with her. They soon ran into Mrs. Edmonds, who was carrying several boxes of Myrtle's old dolls that she was giving away, thus revealing what Myrtle was really talking about earlier. Lilo suddenly felt guilty about eavesdropping and owed Myrtle an apology. Just then, a brainwashed Myrtle ambushed the three and immobilized both Shush and Stitch, much to Hamsterville's approval. Gantu later intervened and attempted to recapture Shush so as to redeem himself. After a long battle, Lilo and Stitch were able to defeat Hamsterville and rescue Shush. Later, Jumbo removed the mind control headband from Myrtle's head, which reverted her back to her normal self. And Shush shortly after found his one-shoe place with Cobra Bubbles as a CIA operative. Leroy and Stitch the movie. The first 624 experiments, including Shush, were rounded up by Leroy and taken to a stadium to be destroyed. However, Lilo, Stitch, Jumbo, Pleakley, Reuben, and Gantu arrived before the experiments could be destroyed. It is unknown whether or not Shush participated in the following battle between the experiments and the Leroy Club. The Leroy soon gained the upper hand in the battle, but were defeated when Lilo, Stitch, Reuben, and several other experiments performed the song Aloha Oi, which caused the Leroy army to shut down due to a failsafe mechanism. Special abilities. Shush can amplify anything he hears through the speaker in his tail. His large ears also seem to have sensors sticking out that supposedly give him extremely enhanced auditory perception, he can direct his hearing to an exact location, drowning everything else out. Weaknesses. If Shush is petted on the head, he will fold down his ears with contentment and stop eavesdropping.
I've never heard of that.
Trivia. Shush's pod color is green. Shush is one of the few experiments to not appear in the group photo at the end of Leroy and Stitch. If you enjoyed this video, please smash a like and subscribe to the channel for more Lilo and Stitch videos. And leave a comment down in the comment section who's your favorite experiment and which one you'd like to see us do next. Until next time, aloha!